Hi friends, today Todd and I were working on the end of Luohan Chui, and I was trying to emphasize some points that I did not mention in the series. So I want to kind of flip back to Luohan Chui, and we will hit on some of these key points that are really important. Okay, at this point in the form where I've pulled back, and now I've chopped, whipped, and pulled. Now I want you to notice my footwork here. I chop, I whip, and then notice how I pull back. I don't chop, come, and advance. I chop, I come down, and then I shoot back. I push off the front foot and move back. And I do that for a practical reason, okay? Todd? In this movement, what I've done is I've done the throwing hand. Now, if I do this incorrectly, I rotate his hand and I go to step forward and push. All he's got to do is bend that elbow. And see how easy that is, because I may have a good control of his wrist, but when I try to push, if I'm moving forward and he collapses, yeah, I've got two hands committed to one of his arms and he's got that weapon ready to pop me in the chops. So the purpose of this is when I do this, if I pull back, notice how I lock his arm out as I'm doing this strike to break his wrist. So if I'm pulling him, if I'm moving my body to pull and extend his elbow, I'm out of range of that fist and I can put the lock on easier. So that's why when I do this, I do not come forward and try to break his wrist. I do this, I pull back, jerk him off balance, straighten his arm, get out of range of his punching hand, and then break his wrist. So looking at a second place to emphasize Luohan Chui. After this strike at the end, I demonstrate it slowly when I do the form, and I always demonstrate things slow in the form because I want you to be able to pick up the little details. However, in this case, that can lead to a mistake because I do the roll, step, step, and strike. Now, technically, that's proper. But if you actually do it that way, it has no power. It should be this. I do the strike, and I fly at him like a freight train. So instead of this footwork, it should be is speed and crispness to hit him harder. So, because you want to get your weight going, here I've struck. Now see how much harder and faster I can hit because my forward momentum is greater by doing the running step.